cannot explain it. Her constellations and how our love ain't engineered to last. She claims intervention, cosmic tension, pulled our strings apart. I know I won't get no favors from the stars. Sweeter than sound, wrapped in a cold embrace. She believed in the stars being a lonely place. All over my skin, I'm bathed in sin when you lie with me. So go on, tell them why it must be nice. The air hissing rudely induces in me a fleeting fury as the meaning rattles in my head. She blamed it on Saturn, set the pattern on my palms. The reason she made her decision spelled the end. And I don't do telekinesis, won't you just tell me what's been up, love? I know you ain't letting me in. Give up on the stars, I gave you something more to believe in. Sweeter than sound, wrapped in a cold embrace. She believed in the stars being a lonely place. All over my skin, I'm bathed in sin when you lie with me. So go on, tell them why it must be. I'm fiction without you, lonely in the night sky. I don't have no way to stop driving into it. Blows with my stars if you say we don't have no chance. She cannot explain it. Her constellations and how our love ain't engineered to last. She claims intervention, cosmic tension, pulled our strings apart. I know I won't get no favors from the stars. Sweeter than sound, wrapped in a cold embrace. She believed in the stars being a lonely place. All over my skin, I'm bathed in sin when you lie with me. So go on, tell them why it must be nice. The air hissing rudely induces in me a fleeting fury as the meaning rattles in my head. She blamed it on Saturn, set the pattern on my palms. The reason she made her decision spelled the end. And I don't do telekinesis, won't you just tell me what's been up, love? I know you ain't letting me in. Give up on the stars, I gave you something more to believe in.
or death. No alternative. The soul never entombed. Let your will take form. You're in my way.
Well now, Rover! Looks like Renacita's been tied up with a neat little bow. The other bloom bearers have already headed back to rest. They burned through every drop of strength out there. Once we've handed off the Threnodian's gem to Tethys, I might even allow myself a few hours of real sleep.
If it weren't for the Black Shores, we'd have been completely ensnared by Leviathan's schemes. On behalf of the people of Renacita, please accept our deepest gratitude.
This is what the Black Shores does. We're just glad we earned our keep.
This might be the first real conversation we've had since everything ended. It's a shame I'm not able to absorb the Threnodian's gem. Not in my current state.
It would throw your power completely out of balance. Better to leave it with me. And really, I couldn't have done all this alone. Everyone played their part.
Still, if you hadn't come to kill me, we never could have pulled it off.
Honestly, pulling off a fake assassination in front of two powerful resonators without flinching or getting caught? Yes, not exactly a walk in the park. Luckily, with a clear target, there's always a way to make the shot land. I didn't need to take you on, just sell the scene. Blessed Maiden down in one. Easy enough.
What? No praise for my performance. I was planning to use this whole affair as a play for next year's Carnival. Would you like to join us, Galbrenna? The Sentinel once said they didn't want the people to mourn their passing with sorrow. What they truly wished to hear were songs and laughter. We'll be inviting our friends from Septimont too. I do hope you'll all come, including you, Righteous One. Then it's settled. If you dare skip it, but for now, it looks like it's time for goodbyes. At least for now.
The Order will soon elect a promise. From now on, Raguna's affairs will no longer be decided by the Order alone. Instead, the Montelli and Phasalia families will help to guide decisions, together with the voice of the people.
We will begin addressing the wrongs the Order has committed. Raguna's future belongs in the hands of its people. It will be led by their shared will.
Our family will also continue expanding Renacita's overseas trade routes. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again in a distant land.
As you've returned, Renacita, know this. You will always be our most honored guest and dearest friend.
Not just us, but these little echoes too. We'll hold this bond close. Always.
If you ever visit any fascinating places, promise you'll tell me all about it. I'll turn your adventures into verse and have them sung across Renacita.
Rover, remember not to overdo it. Eat when you're supposed to. And don't forget, life is meant to be enjoyed.
To meet and to part. Safe. So please accept this blessing I offer in my own name. May your eyes always shine bright with clarity, and may love and light guide you on every step of your journey.
The world has always prestige. Wherever you go, I believe you'll always shine as its brightest star.
How's everything going?
Good news and bad. The Threnodian's gem has been successfully contained. Tethys is already now as we speak. However, the gem we've recovered was incomplete. We're still investigating the cause. But look, successfully containing a gem infused with the Threnodian's power? No small feat. It's already a huge step forward in our fight against the Threnodian and the Lament. If the Threnodian is truly bound to civilization, who's to say another one won't return to Renacita and Still, even if that happens, it won't be clean this piece of its power. That gives us a window to prepare. Renacita, the land of echoes. If tacit discords can be manually converted into echoes and become tools to fight the Lament, then maybe the Threnodian might also be something we could transform. Heck, maybe even utilize. But that's all theoretical, best kept to caffeinated hours. For now, we'll need to wait until Tethys completes its analysis before drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad it helped. I'll be on my way then.
Rover. She's got real skill. Moves like she's already part of our rhythm. This kind of synergy doesn't come knocking twice. What do you say?
Everyone in the Black Shores has made it their mission to stand against the lament. Our goals are the same, and we've been walking the same path from the start. I know you're not the type who likes being tied down by titles, but just remember this. You're not fighting it alone. So... This flower marks you as one of us. Whether you join us or not, if you ever run into trouble out there, the Black Shores will have your back.
I see. I'll take it then. Oh, one more thing. My last terminal gave out after I used it too much. Think the Black Shores could lend me a new one?
Lend? Please. You break it, you come get a new one.
Thanks. Well then, till next time. Angel. That's my real name.
Angel? Huh. Such a beautiful name. Hold on a sec. You're not planning to jump into the sea, are you? I could get you a boat!
Don't worry about her. Nothing's stopping that one. No storm, and no raging sea.
You do love to make a person wait, don't you? Still breaking me out right under Mingting's nose without setting off a single alarm. Delicious. Tell me, how did you come up with that little idea?
Let's just say it was inspired by the Somme Noir. Imagination, after all, remains humanity's sharpest blade.
As the dark tide spread and I was pulled in deeper, the mark of the dark tide you left in me allowed my frequency to merge with it.
Of course. And through Leviathan's power, I was able to read that frequency and depict you back into reality. Leviathan's power of assimilation blurs the line between imagination and existence, turning fiction into fact. But of course, none of it would have worked until Leviathan slipped the Sentinel's leash and reclaimed the reins of the dark tide.
It cost more time than I'd have liked, but everything unfolded exactly as you scripted. Such precision, such devotion. Bravo.
A trial, nothing less. Civilization's infancy must come to an end. So long as humanity remains cradled in the Sentinel's arms, it will never walk, let alone evolve. That is why I wrote this final act. And those who cannot transcend their limits and overcome their lesser natures will remain imprisoned by their own making. Well, such souls deserve no salvation.
No souls deserve salvation. Why even try? This world was born from chaos and exists in disorder. The only winning move is to be worse, wilder, to out-chaos the chaos. Every noble act of salvation only makes chaos hungrier. You want to destroy to save, but me? I want to save to destroy.
You sound disappointed in how this story ends.
Did I say that? Your stories have always been a treat. Screaming crowds drowning in despair, a world tearing at the seams. Every collapse, every unraveling. Chef's kiss. If they cannot overcome the pain, then let them fall straight into the ending I want. An eternity of chaos and suffering. That's why I chose to work with you, dear playwright. Speaking of which, quill bearer who toys with hearts, your sins weigh as heavy as mine. Tell me, where will your ending play out?
It has already been written into the script. But until I reach it, as long as breath remains in me, I will haunt the stage like a phantom. A reminder that one must always look forward. Sharpen thyself and temper thy soul.
Oh, Rover wasn't wrong about you. You really are a cruel, extreme man. Sometimes I think you might be even more insane than I am.
Insanity, reason, or something in between. All our choices born of free will, and only through free will can we defy the surging tides of fate. That is why we both seek to change it. For beneath such tides, no one is content to remain merely a humble servant.
You lost the gem I entrusted to you, Christopher.
Forgive me, but haven't we already seized what we truly desired? You see, even the beyond forged from Leviathan's power couldn't endure. It fell short of the perfection you long for. But if you wish to try again, I remain at your service.
Tell me, how much of it remains within you?
Not much, but enough to make use of.
I fulfilled my promise to complete your finale. Let this be the last note of our symphony.
As you wish. My sincerest gratitude for your wonderful performance, Lady Frolova. May you find the strength to create the beyond you once envisioned.
If this world truly cannot change, perhaps I will seek a new path for myself.
Huh. Would have thought someone as stubborn as she would learn to adapt. But, Grand Architect, are you really going to let her walk off and do as she pleases?
Of all of us, you are the last one with any right to judge her for following her whims.
Judge? You wound me. I'm far more faithful to my indulgences than she ever was. No, 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 no. I just want to tag along and add a few more flourishes to her symphony.
There are still greater matters that demand your attention. Though our roads diverge, our ideals remain as one. In the end, they all lead to the same place. Separation is but the prelude to possibility. All so that humanity may cross that final gateway into eternity. Our goals in Jinjo and Rinasita have been fulfilled. A Threnodian's resonator, an artificial Threnodian, and a second resonance awakening. We now possess both the knowledge and the means. Next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments in Lahai Roy.
Let me be there for everyone.
Was a battle, fierce and dire. The laureate fell, consumed by Maya. Into the dark tide, she's gone, vanished. Our minds shattered, hope now banished. Oh woeful hearts, oh helpless hands, was this the end of all our plans? Then soared the Dark Slayer, wings of flame, striking down foes, breaking the chain. Our laureate rose in radiant swell, outshining the Threnodian spell. Though shadows vast did crowd the night, the light of unity shone ever bright. With lantern held high, she banished the dark tide, Renacita's long night hereby cast aside. And while the dark hero has sadly gone, our laureate is here for us to cheer on. Well, it was such an epic fight. If I can spin it into a song, maybe it'll live on in the hearts of Raguna and Septimont, and all of Renacita. Through this song, the land will rise anew, and the names of all the fallen will never fade. But there's another player in this tale. He was neither Raganese nor Septimontian. Have you heard the story of this outlander? No? Then listen close. My melody will bring the story to life before your eyes.
Hello, sir? Are you a neighbor in need? By the Sentinel, the Order of the Deep will assist you with all that we have.
I need to see Fenrico.
You wish to confess to our Primus? Alas, Lord Fenrico is currently away on a journey to spread the Sentinel's teachings. But if you need assistance, simply let someone know you seek the Order's aid. They'll take you to the Cathedral of Mercury. You can always find me in the Cathedral, brother. My name is Leon. May Imperator be with you.
Confess to a Primus colluding with a Threnodian. But if he's not here, then I'll seek out the Blessed Maiden, or Rover.
Hello there. You are... from Huanglong, right? I assume from the style of your clothing. Are you traveling? Renacita does offer some marvelous views. Monsters! Watch out for the black mud!
Guardia, protect the people! Citizens, to the cathedral! Children and seniors first! Quickly! Fear not, the Order will shelter everyone!
Just as Rover once described. Are these the end times before the paradise descends? Everyone, get out of here! Hey, friend from Huanglong, you should get to safety with the others. These monsters aren't just for show.
Escort the civilians to safety. I'll handle this. Let's not linger. The Threnodian's dregs. Behold this blade. Let's not linger.
Brother Leon, come aboard now. The cathedral is already close to capacity. You go. There are still many in the city who need evacuating. Tell Phoebe she must protect everyone inside the cathedral, no matter what. It's you.
Get to safety.
But there are still people trapped in the square. Carlotta Montelli.
Sir Leon. And this is...
Choyan.
I might not have survived if not for this kind soul from Huanglong.
My deepest gratitude for your aid. Tacit discords have appeared in the city without the slightest forewarning.
Miss Carlotta, what of the Montelli quarter? Have the civilians there been safely evacuated?
They're en route to the cathedral as we speak. You may rest easy on that front.
The Threnodian's shadow already hangs over this city. I can actually see you through the dark tide. Could it be?
Are you leaving, sir?
This place is no longer safe. You must all retreat.
May Imperator be with you, friend.
Quite the mysterious man to vanish in such a fashion.
I sense no ill intent. He appeared to be searching for something.
An old acquaintance of yours, Sir Leon?
Not quite. Just crossed paths earlier on Bank Street. Leviathan's whispers hold no sway over Outlanders. May Imperator's grace guide him to what he seeks and keep him steadfast on his path.
Carlotta! Everyone from the square should be inside the cathedral by now. I went door by door to make sure. The children here are the last ones left.
You're a Toccata.
This city and her people are crying out to us. We will weather this storm together.
Divine envoys, Rehuna hangs by a thread. Fulfill your sacred duty. Defend the city and her people.
Brace yourselves.
Rover is here. I can sense it. But there is another strange presence in this tower. Behold this blade. Vanish. Nothing that won't heal. One strike to settle it all. Behold this blade. Interesting. Slash. Fates demand restraint. Mandate calls. Judgment falls. Step forward. Break like bamboo. This frequency seems to belong to the maiden. Just what I need. This must be the work of that maiden. But Rova was not the only one to pass through here. There's another, shrouded in dark flames with intent to kill. The sound of a firearm. Someone got here before me.
An agent from Mingting? Wait, I know you. You serve under Lord Liang. Choyuan, if memory serves.
You know Grandmaster Liang.
I had the privilege of meeting many distinguished officials in Mingting. The Ministry of Sentinel Affairs once introduced me to your internal security agency's workings. I would never confuse the man behind Lord Liang, the one without sight, yet seeing all, the blind watcher.
I see what others cannot. That's all. This bullet ended Cardathia, yet I sense no malice from it. Born of light, yet flying amidst shadow. What kind of flame are you seeking? Resonator of both Sentinel and Threnodian. Even in death, you remain the vessel of both. As for you, there's no record of you in Mingting's archives. All your frequencies are tied to the Threnodian. Chaotic, ever-devouring, assimilating. That is tacit discord. A power not fully your own. You seek vengeance, but she is not your true target. It's the divinity. But you kept this from Rover. That is why it all unfolded so suddenly. Besides spark and firewood, you needed another person to stoke the fire. So, it is you. You match what Magistrate Jinxi's bodyguard described. However, the mark of Leviathan's dark tide clings to you. That is why I sensed you through the dark tide in the city. Anyone tainted by Threnodian is fated for destruction. Even if a cleansing fire could burn away that darkness, when the moment of choice comes, will you turn the blade on yourself? That woman did shoot Cardathia. Rover is after her now. But that's not the whole story.
How do you know that?
I can sense lingering frequencies in a place.
The Sentinel is no more. The Blessed Maiden is gone. And now the dark tide descends.
You are outnumbered. You said you met with Mingting's officials. That means you had an audience not just with Grandmaster Liang, but with the Grand Marshal too. She asked me to execute a Fraxidus overseer named Scar in Minnesota, and help Rover in the process.
So, Mingting had foreseen all this?
That's not my concern. Thou shalt wield the torch of the usurper to drive away the darkness. That's all the Ministry of Sentinel Affairs gave me. Any clue what this torch might be?
Usurper. Torch. That may be referring to Primus Fenrico and the first relic he holds.
And that relic might be the help Rover needs.
Fenrico should still be in the experiment site he secretly built. It lies beneath the waters to the southwest of the Salio Fells. I'm afraid you'll need to pinpoint the precise location yourself.
I see. One more thing. Don't tell anyone I was here. Do I have your word?
And why is that? Are you not a Mingting official?
I was. Not anymore. Mingting is not the place you once visited. Secure Cardathia's body and get to a safer place. To hide such a facility under the sea. Such desecration. Such absurdity. Creatures lurking in the dark. I'll show you what the real darkness looks like. Let's not linger.
Stars realign. Your life is mine to take.
Can you keep up?
Oh. This place is marred by the Dark Tide's filth. Why risk yourself, brother?
It's you. The Fraxidus I sensed. Playing dress up again. Is this your twisted idea of fun?
Why the Sentinel, do you not recognize me?
Your disguise means nothing to me. I recognize your frequency.
What truly separates us?
Brother, a face alone is a sorry veneer. I am just as you are a fugitive clinging to an official's uniform.
Let's not linger.
The ignorant shall do.
Behold this blade.
Break like bamboo!
None shall stand in my path.
Too slow. Did I mishear? Behold this blade. One strike. To settle it all.
Heed my words.
Rise. Your life is mine to take. This is a corner in the realm of my mind. It shifts with the person I meet. This cathedral shows your obsession.
A soul from Huanglong. Here you shall find neither the gospel you can accept, nor the judgment you are meant to endure.
The Threnodian has taken everything from you. Your blessed maiden is dead. Your city crumbles. The Dark Tide will soon swallow it whole. Your tie with the Threnodian should have shown you what's already happened. give me the lantern.
Tell me, by what right do you demand what is ours? The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. No, our path was built upon a foundation of righteousness. Here, one Primus after another offered up their battered flesh in defiance of Leviathan. And be it Leviathan, Cartathea, or the Fraxidus, none shall steal Raguna from my keeping. Under the hands of the Primuses, Raguna flourished. By our light, the people were shielded from the Threnodians' corruption and led toward a true, blessed land. People need unity of belief. That is why a Primus must rule. That is the heart of our creed. It is what sustained me across 20 years of struggle against the Threnodian. I sought to bend its power toward her. But in the end, that creed consumed. Such is my appointed fate. I accept it.
Tell me why.
By the order of the Censorate, you are to be executed by the Internal Security Agency.
Me?
They accuse you of colluding with tacit discords and wreaking havoc across Jinzhou.
What a joke. Killing them isn't enough.
You killed these tacit discords. These people owe you their lives.
Yes. So what? The border is in chaos, and all your agency does is lick the boots of corrupt officials. Might as well kill me here. Do it. If you let me live today, I swear, every one of the ISA's dogs, and every last tacit discord, I'll turn these lands white with your bones.
Grandmaster Liang from the agency spoke in your defense.
Then why are you here?
I've read your case files in Jinzhou these past few days. Those censors failed in their duties and deceived us. How could a single squad captain possibly conspire with tacit discords to kill and raid? You're just an ordinary man.
Those things are killing our people. I won't let that stand. Tacit discords don't get to live. No matter the cost, I won't stop until they're all annihilated.
Jinzhou's survival depends on stopping the tacit discords. You wield incredible might, but such strength demands restraint. A sword exists to deter, not kill. Draw too quickly, and you'll die by your own blade. Your sword can cut down tacit discords, or save lives. If your resolve to protect this land stands firm, you will forge a legacy.
I see it now. What haunts you? The memories you carry. I see that rainy night, that battle, and the Threnodian, feeding on it all. I see the plain drenched in blood, the man standing atop it all, burning in black flames. What happened to him?
He fell into Overthrax's abyss.
And shared my fate.
Maybe when we first met, he still held on to a shred of goodness. But even so, it didn't stop his end from coming.
You should have killed him when you had the chance.
History grants no second chances, and the dead do not return. I've lost everything, but it still doesn't cover the debt I owe the dead of that battlefield. There's only one thing I can do. Next we meet, I'll end him, quick and clean. If given the choice again, would you still become Primus?
I would. Usurper they may deem me, but never shall they deny the fruit of my toil. Well do I know my iniquities, and clear is the end of my path. So were I to choose anew, I would tread this path once more. Though it spurns the wisdom of every Primus before me, though nothing but trials and terrors lie ahead. Now, take this.
Thou shalt wield the torch of the usurper to drive away the darkness. So, this is the first relic?
Napoli II wielded it to purge Raguna of the dark tide. And at that moment of triumph, the Order earned the Threnodians full attention. This lantern, carry it forth. Should the journeying paradise come, it will emerge from Septimont, where the righteous one shall surely be.
Rover has also been tainted by the dark tide, like you.
The dark tide binds us all. I did feel her presence. She now stands as the new harbinger, walking a path that was never meant to be hers. That is why she needs this lantern far more than I do.
Is this your penance?
I do not repent, but a dying Primus has no right to hold on to this relic. This is my destiny. Upon deception had I built my reign and legacy, and no mortal could inflict upon me even the slightest harm. The wandering righteous one is no mere mortal. Take this lantern.
The flame of ambition and obsession has died. Only the lantern's glow remains. So, do you seek vengeance?
In violence shall I end the pleasure born of violence.
A Threnodian is no easy kill.
My flock, the faithful of the Order, and the wandering righteous one, they shall prevail. Become my knight. Take this and go. In this way, shall I fulfill my destiny. I am, though I may never stand, history shall remember me as Fenrico the First.
History's truth is inscribed in stone. May those who come after render their verdict on you. So ends the past of Enrico I, of the Order of the Deep. Your wish is well received.
As for what happened after, that we already know. The mysterious swordsman stood alone and held back the Dark Tide at the fiercest front line. Not to mention he made quick work of Scar, the Fraxitus overseer. Some of it came straight from the folks in Raguna, and some from a certain Phasalia who prefers to remain unnamed.
Why did I see some things you weren't even recounting?
It's similar to what happened when I helped you seek Artethea. Perhaps it's the lantern. It holds the last flickers of Fenrico's will. It could have revealed a glimpse of what happened in the Fabricatorium. A swordsman from distant shores, aiding a disgraced Primus in taking vengeance against the Threnodian Leviathan. Astonishing, isn't it? But it's all true. That mysterious swordsman also mentioned someone else. A man, burning in black flames.
Geshu Lin. There's more to him than they want us to see. And more buried between Jinzhou and Mingting than they'll ever admit. The order to hunt down Scar and Rinasida came straight from Mingting. Even Jinshi was left in the dark. Whatever he's carrying could shake Mingting to its core.
Guess you'll have to wait until you're in Huanglong for answers. Or perhaps we could go ask our mysterious swordsman himself. If he brought you the first relic, then he's one of the heroes who saved Rinasita. We still owe him our thanks. But no one saw him after the final battle. Locating a visitor from Huanglong and Raguna shouldn't be a hassle. Not with the Montellis, the Phasalias, the Order, and our Septimontian friends all out there preparing to rebuild Rinasita. Let's go. I bet we can find him.
Are we there yet?
Good to see you, Rover. Ms. Zani and I have been assessing the damage to Averado Vault and the Cathedral of...
The vault is all right. As Lady Carlotta instructed, we just had to throw a few collections away. The losses are nothing compared with the safety of our people.
I think I saw him by the square. Hard to miss someone from Huanglong in the crowd. I also noticed quite a few friends from Septimont there, discussing the rebuilding. Maybe you could ask if anyone's seen him.
Are we there yet?
Raguna is indeed nothing like Septimont. A harbor like this suits sea trade far better. It is. After all, Raguna was closed to outsiders. But we'll be heading back to Septimont after trade negotiations with the Montellis and the Order are concluded. The swordsman named Choyuan. I ran into him earlier by the docks. We spoke briefly. He looked ready to board the ship home. The gladiators who stood their ground during the attack spoke of him. They said it was he who held the fiercest front line alone when the Fraxidus unleashed the Dark Tide. I don't dare imagine the casualties without his aid. The ship hasn't set sail yet, so you should find him at the dock.
Are we there yet?
Sir, how long? No. I just sense no one is causing you trouble.
Raguna and Septimont have been through a lot. Really was those heroes who carried us through this disaster. And Lord Fenrico and his predecessors. Under Sentinel Imperator's guidance, they held the lantern high and drove away the darkness surrounding us. Still gives me chills when I think about it.
That's all behind us, sir.
Right you are.
You board first. I'll be ready soon.
Aye. Thank you, lad.
You have come.
Leaving so soon?
I've lingered long enough. My work isn't done.
Scar and the other Fraxidus operatives got away.
Our Grand Marshal likely expected as much. They always have a way out. Pity. Would have liked to see if I could sever that goat head in one strike.
I still haven't properly thanked you for your help in Septimont.
Leviathan's influence was aimed at Renacida. Outsiders like me were spared. Besides, it was the Grand Marshal who asked me to help you here. You should save your gratitude for her when you visit Mingting someday. She takes great interest in you.
Mingting. I've only been to Jinzhou so far.
The world is wide. Rove far enough, and you'll find your way there.
Wait. About Geshulin.
You know, Jian. You fought in Northfall Barrens. You must also know what really happened in Jinzhou 3 years ago. And what becomes of those who fall to the Threnodian. Not everyone has the strength to resist its persuasions. Not like the people here.
Are you still after him?
Back then, corrupt officials lied to the Internal Security Agency, to Grandmaster Liang, and to me. I went to Jinzhou to execute him. But at the time, he wasn't what they claimed. It was only later that he fell to the Threnodians' influence. For the lives lost in that battle because of him, death is too light a punishment. but it's what I can give it. And what I must.
Come now, lad! Miss this ship to Mingzhou and you're waiting till morning.
They call you Rover. You are not without a home. You are a blade with a sheath. Those who stand by you are your home, your sheath. They will fight for you, and you for them. Maybe one day.
You will.
You are what they say. May our paths cross again.
我要天下之大，争霸平生的风浪。我要江湖之远，斩却心中旧苍华。像一只飞鸟冲破云霄，我冲破迷惘。我要恩仇之下都不忘。
Group A, begin data pre-processing. Group B, deploy ground interference neutralizers. Oh, Rover, you're here. The Black Shores recovered the Threnodian's gem not long ago. I mean, Leviathan's essence. The Tethys system ran a deep analysis and expanded its frequency feature library. This enhancement allows us to detect previously unidentifiable special frequencies. Fortunately, not all these frequencies are Leviathan-related, so there's no immediate risk of its revival. That said, the closest anomaly is right offshore. Bloom bearers not assigned to critical duties have been dispatched to investigate. The shorekeeper is also dedicating part of her computations to tracking it. The Black Shore... Exactly. None of us can identify this abnormal frequency, so it might lead to new discoveries. The shorekeeper is in the aerosol. You can go there to speak with her.
Ah, you have come. This marks the Tether system's first large-scale expansion of its frequency feature library. We needed to deploy it while it's still under validation. The data stream is immense, and I need more time. Within the chaos, I found a fragmented message. Yes, the source identity is unclear, but we have isolated a set of constantly shifting spatial coordinates. One points to an unknown location, the other points here to the Black Shores.
Whoever left that message knew exactly where to find the Black Shores. And if they do...
It's fine if you don't trust me, but at least trust my cat.
Miss Booling, we've already told you, so...
I'll check it out.
Understood. I will send the coordinates to your terminal. I must remain here to continue isolating and tracing embedded messages in the surrounding frequencies. I entrust this to you, my star.
This is bad, really bad. Just look at my casket of fate. It's been rattling non-stop all day. All day. I haven't seen it this jumpy in years.
Miss Booling, we understand your concern, but the Tethys system hasn't completed its analysis yet. And your talisman divination isn't always... What I mean is, without proper clearance, we can't initiate a high-level response.
You trust those wires over me? I dreamed last night of 3 upside-down houses right outside my window. That's a horrible omen. And I felt yin energy. That means something living is behind it. It's not an ordinary frequency, okay?
It's not that we don't trust you, Miss Booling. It's just... Last time, when you dreamed of a black cat dancing ritualistically, it turned out your casket just had water in it. We'll begin parallel observation once Tethys completes its full spectrum diagnostics. It's for everyone's safety here in the Black Shores.
By the time you're done crunching the data, even the immortals will be too old to... Oh, boss, didn't see you there. I know, right? Thought I'd come back to do some quick biz. You know, fix up the feng shui, zing up some romance luck for the lonely hearts. But, whoa, this one is a big, big problem. The voices won't stop pouring in. Feels like a whole swarm of abnormal frequencies gathering up. And look, delicate threads, twisted webs, a deadlock. It's trapped in a formation. It shouldn't even exist in this. Got any leads, boss? Maybe I can help crack this one too.
Actually, I've got a pair of shifting spatial coordinates.
Oh, really? Show me. I can try to track them down.
What is that?
A city, submerged underwater. But it looks like it's been completely destroyed.
The world's flipped. Rivers run backward. The sun and moon fall out of sync. The Jade Buddha lowers his gaze. Boss, that is not a good sign.
That is...
Faint, flickering city.
Is it an illusion? I've never seen anything like it.
Hello there. I'm here to rescue our very... I feel like I've seen this.
I've never seen anything like it. But that city, it's nothing but ruins now. Do you think it's a projection of the past? Or the future?
Database before.
A mirage from nowhere, a shadow of ruins. Just looking at it sends a chill through me. There's something I want to tell you, but maybe I'm just imagining things. That city looks just like my hometown, the one swallowed by the lament. I sensed a familiar frequency from it. I've been away a long time. My memory could be wrong, but when facing the unknown, even the smallest threat might lead somewhere. Maybe it once really existed.
I can't force my way into the rift. It's like something's pushing.
Great, you're here. As far as we know, this spatial rift leads to an unknown sonarosphere. Some bloom-bearers attempted to enter for investigation, but the rift appears to resist all forms of entry and interference. The mirage we're seeing is a projection leaking from the sonaro into reality.
The researcher from earlier said it might have been a real city. But if that's true, why is it being projected into the rift? And why were its coordinates sent to the Black Shores? Maybe I should try using the power of separation. I might be able to split the projection from the rift.
Hey, boss. You zoned out again. Still thinking about the creepy rift, huh?
Something about this isn't normal. The frequency data sent to the Black Shores, the coordinates pointing to this rift, this scenario of a ruined city. It's hard to make sense of the info we have. If only we could enter it ourselves.
Would have been nice, huh? But this thing's got its doors shut tight to outsiders. But you, boss, you might be different. You're always full of surprise. Still, are you sure you want to? I've seen it. That's a death gate, clear as day.
I smell something special.
Keep tabs on the frequency exchange.
The comms are cut, and Abby isn't answering. That girl, she's not here either. And the hand that pulled me in, it wasn't hers. That one had a wristwatch. These people, why are they tinted with such strange colors? Judging by the tower's position, I didn't land where I came in. Was it that girl's doing? Or just the nature of this scenario? The chaos just moments ago, and now everything's back to normal. No, that's not right. Something strange is definitely going on here. I should look around first.
Yes, hello. What's the matter? Did you come to the wrong bus stop?
Where? To the office, of course.
Just thinking about work makes me feel sick. But today's my daughter's birthday, so I've got to finish early. No overtime. Today? I just said it's my daughter's birthday. I need to clock out early and get the cake and... Isn't it her birthday today? Then why am I not home?
Oh, hi! Do you need something? Oh, I see! You're not from around here, are you? This is Honami. It's really nice. Just across the street is the Sakura Pedway. People like to walk their dogs there or take pictures. And if you turn right up ahead, that's the entrance to Hanakage Underground Street. A great spot to pick up souvenirs. Oh, and I heard there's a new exhibition today. I was thinking maybe I could buy some flowers for my mom after school. We had a fight a few days ago. I still haven't found the right moment to say sorry. Do you think if I give her flowers, she'll know it's an apology? You really think so? Thanks! When I get home, I'll... Wait, am I fading? But why? I just want to go home.
Hi, hello. Do you need any help? Huh? What just happened? What do you mean? We've only just met.
How many times do I have to say it? It's not my fault! I already finished my part, so why the hell is it all on me? What's the point anymore? It's all so damn pointless. Getting paid like a part-timer, while doing a full-time load. Getting treated like dirt, but still sucking up the bosses and customers. I came all the way to Hanami 10 years ago. I was young, hungry, full of dreams. Thought I'd build a life here. Now what? So the 30-year-old me could wake up to this? My life, my time, does any of it mean anything?
Well, I'm aiming to resign next month.
Hello, passenger. Cross the footbridge, and you'll find some nice supplies waiting just for you. Look out for the red vending machine. Oh, and watch your step when you see a coffee cup. When you spot an adorable statue and a wooden sign with coffee beans on it, that means you've arrived. The coffee house opens when the subway does. Our Nami Pod team will be there to take your order. Just look for cute uniforms.
What's that sound? I'll go. These people are clearly not in their right minds. No point pressing for answers. I'll only get fragments. Best to see for myself. maybe I can connect the dots. Is that a...
Over here! Over here! Coming! Wait for me!
Are they both heading to that place? This place isn't right. The people act like everything's normal. An abandoned city. Could there really be this many people going about their lives? Leave it to me.
The tempest of flashes.
Wind rises!
Watch out.
You're the one from before.
This area isn't safe. When the tacit discords become crystallized, they become harder to handle. Get down!
The wicked will face judgment.
The lament is looping. We need to get out of here first.
You said the lament is looping. So this has happened before?
Yes. It's just like what you're seeing now.
What's happening?
They've overlapped from the distortion. Stay close.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Drop the supplies and follow him. The next slice is almost here. I know you have a lot of questions, but hold on to them for now. Just follow me. steady breathing. No signs of eerie glow crystallization. I can rule out the possibility she's one of the left behind.
She's the one who came at me when I first dropped into the Sonaro. So why did she save me this time? You're injured.
Oh, it's fine. Just scratches. That won't slow me down. My apologies. I just had to be sure you hadn't turned into one of them. The safe house is just ahead. Come with me.
We've arrived. The brawl has ended. Breeze slips through the shutters. Coffee stain dries slow. Oh, a passenger. Welcome aboard.
You're welcome. Like I said, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. But first, please allow us to introduce ourselves.
Chisa's so formal as usual. I think she looks like a good person.
Then you can handle the introductions.
Greetings, passenger. My name is Namipon, the guardian of Honami. I'm also the one who showed you the way. I can tell. No, I'm not the kind of animal you think I am. I am this city's guardian. So of course I have a name. It was given by all who live here. And this is Chisa, a strong, mysterious...
An ordinary student. Sorry again. Things were chaotic when we first met, and I couldn't tell whether or not you were one of the left behind. I didn't have time to explain, but now I'm sure. You're just another person pulled into this. Can I ask how you ended up here?
A rift opened up. A hand came out of it and dragged me in.
A hand from a rift? But why didn't that person escape themselves? Why pull you in instead?
What exactly is this place?
You're in Honami, a city that was destroyed decades ago. You'll still see its name on bus stop signs, in street ads, and in local textbooks for kids. Remember that tall tower? The one in the center of the city? That was Neon Tower, Honami's tallest communication facility. I once saw a billboard for a radio show there. Voices in the Morning, broadcast citywide from Neon Tower, but its last broadcast wasn't a morning greeting. It was the lament. Records show on that day of the disaster, it came pouring out of Neon Tower, wiping Honami off Solaris entirely, and sealing it inside the Sonoro. But don't worry, you're safe here. This coffee house is a safe zone I created using my clipping forte. The location is ideal, and the space stable, so I made it our base of operations.
Your clipping forte?
Everything has a structure, and with these, I can see how it all fits together. Inside this Sonoro, time and space are brittle. With enough resonance energy, I can trace their threads and cut through them. That's what I did earlier. I cut through the gaps in space to bring you close to the base.
When I was in the center of the city right before the lament hit.
For the past 2 months, I've lived through countless repeats of the lament. Time and space keep getting sliced up and rearranged. What you see now, that chaos, is the result. It's like the whole city's trapped in amber. The people here are caught in one moment, reliving the same day over and over. I suspect they're no longer truly alive, just residual reverberations. I call them the left behind.
How long has this been going on?
I wish I knew. Like you, I'm not from here. I was pulled in by the lament and trapped in this unfamiliar city. By objective measurement, I've been trapped in Honami for 2 months. But even when I first arrived, this endless loop was already underway.
So you've only tracked the last 2 months. To get the full picture, I'll need to talk to someone who's been here longer.
You're barking up the wrong capybara, passenger. It's true. I'm the guardian of Honami. But by the time I woke up, the city was already like this.
That's right. I asked Namipon before. It doesn't know more about this than us. But here's what we do know. After the lament, Namipon gained a physical form and a will of its own. And apparently, it's made itself right at home.
Mind if I take a look around?
Go ahead. What is it? Do you have any questions for me? Because of its location. It's well placed, with passageways on both sides. When I first found it, the inside was a cluttered mess. I spent the last 2...
Greetings, passenger. You're just in time. Ta-da! It's something special. Since you're new here, it's only right I lend a hand. Whether you're in trouble or just need to rest your feet, come find me anytime, alright? So, what do you say? Want to hear more about this badge?
An old clock. Its hands are still ticking.
Someone I knew left it here. She believed time flowed strangely in this Sonoro. Used timing devices to find a loophole. So I brought it to the base.
Someone you knew. Was she also from the outside and got pulled into the Sonoro?
You could say that. I don't know who she is exactly, but she understood this place far better than I do. She suspected the Sonoro doesn't just loop. It also has a different inner time flow than the outside world. To test her theory, she took apart countless clocks and logged everything. Even her wristwatch was...
Her wristwatch?
What?
Was it covered in moss? Whoever pulled me into this Sonoro wore a watch like that.
Could it have been her? But why? If she reached you, she found a way to contact the outside. So she did figure it out. Then, why didn't she leave? She was always careful. Never acted without calculating the odds, unless... she knew that was as far as she could go.
Maybe she brought me here because she knew that's where you are. You said she never acted without weighing the odds. It must have been a calculated decision. I'm here because she figured you'd need some help. Maybe she couldn't move forward herself. Maybe she got stuck somewhere. But she didn't give up. She kept looking for a breakthrough, and I'm probably part of her plan. You don't have to carry this alone. She might have already seen this coming, and now she's waiting for you to catch up. You're not the only one trying to solve this puzzle. You said she knew a lot. Where is she now?
She's... in the tower. She once told me she suspected the only way to break this loop and reconnect with the real world was through the lament source. Neon Tower. The closer you get, the more spatial fractures you see, and the more dangerous it gets. But she went alone, left only a message. Said she'd use the tower to find others to help, and I should wait here.
And then?
She never came back. After that, I left our previous base and came here, hoping to find her. I kept trying to reach the tower, but every time I failed. At the lament's edge, space splits apart. You might feel closer,
but in truth, you're not. My clipping forte works like slicing a shelter out of earthquake rubble. Slabs structured just right, just enough to hide in. But that's all it does. It's nothing against the lament.
Well, I used to be able to open the path to Neon Tower. During the lament, my existence was torn apart once, so I lost that ability. The Honami you see now looks whole, but inside, it's been cut into countless tangled paths, like Chisa's Kirigami.
Mine would have been better executed.
To find the right path again, we have to reconnect with the tower. And that means...
finding a frequency that shares its source with the tower.
Like this. The longings from Honami's left behind. They're what woke me up, and they'll guide us to the tower.
Namipo and I have been collecting them for a while. It hasn't been easy. My ability still isn't where it needs to be. But we've managed to rule out some wrong routes. We're narrowing it down.
No, it's not about ability. You just haven't fully learned to filter out the negative emotions while collecting.
So, you collect them with this bottle?
For some reason, these longings resonate with the tower, the source of the lament. Namipon believes they can lead us to the right route faster.
Count me in. The more of us, the faster we can do this.
Most people's abilities won't protect them from that level of emotional interference. Having you there might only...
It's not about that. She's just afraid you'll hear the voices and get sucked in, too.
I'm not afraid. I just think it's unnecessary.
I'll be the judge of that. She chose to bring me here. And that means she believed I could help. Maybe it's time you believed in a new possibility too, Chisa.
Then let's move.
Ginga Street. A good place. Hello, old friend.
You know this place well.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Those ad walls were once covered with my picture. And over there used to be claw and capsule machines. All the prizes. That's why I want to bring them back. I want to bring everyone home. Leave the collecting to me. But, once we start, the frequency spikes might draw in things. I'll leave that part to you, okay?
Just some old friends.
Chisa, passenger, help! I can't be interrupted while collecting!
I'm hearing strange sounds. You hear it too?
The voices are getting louder.
Echoes of the people's longing. When too many gather at once, it's like someone hits a replay button in their head. It's uncomfortable. Heavy in the head, tight in the chest, like someone's squeezing you from the inside. But hold on a little longer. It passes quickly.
Looks like we haven't gathered enough. Maybe we need to find somewhere with more people. How about a bit farther ahead? Follow this road. This used to be Honami's main shopping street. Always full of life. During the holidays, you'd see stalls on both sides, shoppers everywhere. You could find all sorts of treasures, like me, in all kinds of shapes.
Hopefully this helps. That's direct. Well, efficiency first.
Might as well make use of it.
Who's there?
Incoming. Exile.
How did they get it? They left behind some kind of device.
Looks like frequency detectors, but it's rough. Like something rushed the night before a lab demo. Even the most basic frequency stabilizers are missing. I'm not saying they're completely useless, just that performance-wise, it's not very reliable.
Chisa! Passenger! Come quick! There's a lot of strong...
Let's meet up with Namipon first.
This way! Over here! You can start collecting now. That's it. I'm counting on you again.
Hopefully this helps. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
The number of tacit discords is increasing.
Namipon said there are lots of longings.
There used to be a commercial district here, one of the busiest parts of the city.
One of these monsters. They're acting the same way as me.
When they become crystallized, they go berserk. Keep your guard up.
What's causing it in the first place?
It's hard to say. Whatever it is, but I have a gas rover. That thing. It's rejecting outsiders. It's using the tacit discords as blades, driving them into a frenzy to stop anyone who doesn't belong to this city.
Wow, collecting in a crowded place really is different. We've got quite the catch. Let me sort them out.
This is just my speculation, but something tells me a powerful hidden force is behind these tacit discords, directing them to drive away all...
Under what circumstances would you want to drive away outsiders? When you see this place as your own territory, your home. What's the matter?
Did you...
Help! It hurts! Help! Please, help me!
He's wounded badly. Not good. Already unconscious. If we don't get him out, he won't make it.
Is it?
The slicing has started. Space fractures and is rearranged. Everything caught inside, people included. They're all twisted into absurd, broken shapes until the lament ends. Thank you. The slicing is getting closer. Space will break down any moment now. We need to get out of here immediately. Jesus. Hold on to him. And hold on to me.
Huh? You came back real quick this time. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I'm your friendly mall guide, a gold star sales barra. Thanks for waking me up. Thought I'd come here too. Oh, is this young man injured? Hold on, I've got some meds. Oh, but this one's the best fast acting med I've got. Should start working soon. Oh, a piece of cake.
I'm fine. I just need a little rest. I thought you'd be sent straight to the safe house, but my forte was unstable. You ended up at the bus stop nearby, so I asked Namipon to find you.
This Namipon is pretty dependable, huh? No need to thank me. I'm just happy to meet you, passenger. Oh, he's awake.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's you. You do save my life.
You're welcome. It's dangerous outside. You can sleep here tonight. We've got enough food for one more person.
Thanks. I have to get home. My grandma's there, alone. She must be worried, sick.
Just focus on recovering first. You can leave once you're back on your feet.
No, I promised her yesterday. I said We'd watch TV together when I got back. I can't leave her waiting there alone. No, not yesterday. The day before. I don't know. I remember that the sky was gray. When I left the supermarket, it was raining. Then, I haven't seen daylight since. The TV had no sound. The phone wouldn't connect. The road outside the window was... I keep trying to go home every day. But why? No. I have to go home. Someone's waiting for me. Oh, wait. Did I already? No, I still haven't.
Good evening. Want to try this? I scavenged it earlier. Some kind of fruit? Not sure if it suits your taste. Ever since Honami fell under the lament, food here became part of the remnant energy. Living things in this Sonoro no longer feel hunger. But to me, that's dangerous in itself. I don't want to go numb. I don't want to get used to people disappearing into thin air. I don't want to get used to this loop. I have someone to find, things to do, and a place to return to. You feel the same, right? Our goals align. I don't care how impenetrable the tower is. I'll cut a way right into it. No matter how tight this cage is, I'll tear it down. The more longings we collect, the more leads we have. I trust that day will come.
Speaking of leads, do you know when the Fraxidus came to Honami?
The Fraxidus? You mean the ones in red we ran into just now? So that's their name. Sorry, I wasn't familiar with it. It was my first time in that zone. I've mostly explored the port area. Still no confirmed route to the tower, but at least we've rolled out several dead ends. So there are other normal people in the city. I thought only the red cicadas in my hometown liked moving in swarms like that. Didn't expect to find another type like that here. Comparing them to the red cicadas might be rude. An invalid analogy too. Forget it. Sorry. and they've been running experiments here. I can't decipher their methods from their files, but something's clearly wrong. Space in Honami is already shattered glass. Anything too forceful could make the entire city collapse. These are hardly ideal conditions for experiments. I think they must have discovered something. Maybe a clue about the tower, or some secret of the lament, hidden in this sonoro. Something so important, they're willing to take the risk of their experimental site crumbling. We're not the only ones looking for a way out. They might already be ahead of us. Our current priority is... We could start from the commercial district. That's where I first arrived when I was pulled into the Sonoro. If we're lucky, something's still there. But tonight, we can take it easy. No Iridaglow, no lament. Just Honami, a quiet city at night. Thanks for sharing this late-night snack with me. Even if it's just canned fruit. But still, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, Goshijin-sama. Did you have a good rest? Your breakfast, please enjoy.
Oh, yes. It's such a nice day today. So, Chisa went out scavenging for supplies. We wanted to do our part too, so we started tidying up.
Once we're done, maybe there'll be space for a few new decorations? It might be a nice surprise for Chisa! Passenger, do you have any idea? Wonderful! This way, if you please. Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be at your service. Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be at your service. Forward we go.
Good morning. I'm back. Want something to eat? I picked up a few snacks from the store. Figured it'd be good to have some variety. Didn't expect the cafe to be this clean. For a moment, I thought I walked into the wrong place, but it looks nice. Really lifts the mood. Thank you, all of you. Well now, are you ready to go? here we are. I first ended up in this place 2 months ago. It wasn't during a lament occurrence, so I had a bit of time to explore the city. Vaguely. But I do recall the first occurrence hit 3 days later. At that time, Iridoglow bled through the cracks in the gray sky, like the world had been sliced open by an invisible pair of scissors. People, buildings, even space itself.
Then we need to recreate the city as it was before the lament, to uncover what really happened.
Who's there?
Ahem. Sharp as a tack, you two. Since you've caught on, the game is afoot. Listen up, young folks. This district is full of secrets. I've been staking out this area for 3 days, 5 hours, and, well, a long time. And guess what? I've spotted something really fishy. Those redcoats sneaking around and tinkering every day? Mark my words, they're up to no good.
Redcoats? Could it be the Fraxidus?
So, what do you say? Care to join my super detective team and...
Super detective team? And hunt for the truth?
Exactly! Just follow me. We're 2 clues away from cracking this wide... Well, you seem quite familiar with this place, young lady.
So do you.
Naturally! That's basic detective work.
The Fraxidus must have left this device here.
Jove, my instincts were right! They are up to something shady!
These should be the Fraxidus's experimental devices. Is that a research report?
First time seeing a report like this. Lament residue. Could that... Why so quiet, all of you?
Expand the existing Sonoro sphere. Could that really be their goal? This is absurd. If the Sonoro could be controlled, then why hasn't this loop been broken? The left behind are still trapped in this false memory of peace. Controlling it can't be their objective. They're using it. Seeing if each lament occurrence is slower, or the deaths more orderly. It's like throwing people into the fire just to test the temperature.
There might be more clues in the other test sites.
That's right! There's another one close by! This way! By the way, I didn't expect you to see through my disguise. Keen eyes like yours make you perfect candidates for my super detective team.
And what exactly does this team do?
Why, investigate those red-coated troublemakers, of course. But come to think of it, I haven't seen them around lately. Suspicious.
Another report. Just as we expected.
The plot thickens. This one's almost identical to the last report.
Same sequence number, but different data.
So they've been running the same experiment repeatedly with different results each time. But why are they both labeled as number 20?
Nothing. Just thinking about a friend. Yes. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you her name. It's Sumika. This is where I first met her. Where our old base was. I left after the lament sliced and stitched this place over and over back then. Sumika used to tease me. She'd say I had to map everything out. Route, terrain, vantage points, exits and entrances. All of it. But she always went with her gut. Terrible sense of direction, though. Even so, she chose to go to that tower alone. I want to go back, to see if there's anything we missed. Thank you for accompanying me.
Your invitation is appreciated, but a good detective never leaves a case unsolved. I still need more clues to uncover what those red-coated rascals are really after. I'll take my leave now. It's been a pleasure working with two sharp tools like you. Until next time.
Well then.
A stash of old science magazines with notes scribbled on a few pages.
I found some too. Must have been Sumika's. She used to read here during her downtime.
What about you?
I'd be with her. Sometimes we'd read the same thing. But most of the time, I'd be maintaining my weapon.
That stash in the corner? They're all clocks.
There used to be more. Sumika collected them, placing them all across the city before the lament struck. Then she went back to retrieve them, one by one. It was pure madness, but it proved her theory. The closer you get to Neon Tower, the slower time moves. In other words, all of Honami City might be lagging behind the outside world. Remember that moss-covered watch? That's what first made Sumika notice something was off about this city.
Is this a piece of amber?
Sumika left it here. Her forte allows her to create amber that stores memories or moments in time.
Memories or moments?
Yes. Just hold it like this. And you'll see what's been preserved inside.
Sumika mentioned the strange flow of time here.
She told me that time within the Sonoro moves slower than it does outside. The plants grow like everything's normal. Yet those who died remain trapped in this loop. It's like something very powerful is holding them back.
What's holding them back might just be their unfulfilled longings.
They awakened Namipon to a city that still needs it.
Look, more amber behind us. This piece looks like it was created recently.
Go on. Hold it like you did before.
Judging from her notes, she really did make it to Neon Tower.
We need to find a way there. The sooner, the better.
Let's return to the cafe first. We'll need to check with Namipan and see if the longings we've gathered are enough to guide us to the tower.
Actually, after reading Sumika's notes, I noticed something we might have missed.
What is it?
The lament we're experiencing here in Honami. It doesn't feel like the real thing. It's weaker, like the power is fading.
Welcome back, dear passenger.
If we want real answers, we'll need to reach the lament's source, inside Neon Tower.
Would you like a cup of coconut cheese latte made by yours truly? It's called Cloudy Coconut Sea.
At the very least, we can now confirm this is tied to the Fraxidus' controllable Sonaro project.
Hello? Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry. Didn't mean to ignore you. We got a little distracted.
It's okay. I'm used. By the way, passenger, there's something I need to tell you. I sensed a frequency that's closely connected to you. It's not from this space, but it's calling for you.
Is it coming from the outside? Is the connection between this Sonoro and the outside world growing stronger?
Correct. It's beyond Honami City. Part of it resonates from within you, but it's not your frequency. What?
Who's Abby? I see. I haven't seen it before. Maybe it's looking for you. Just like Namipon said. But this space should be completely sealed off. Unless the restraints around the Sonoro are weakening. Could it be because of the longings we gathered?
If you're in a hurry to meet it, I can try recalibrating Neon Tower's coordinates, but it'll take a little more time. Please wait patiently. You seem concerned about this Abby, passenger. I can feel it too. Don't worry. I'll do my best, so please get some rest. For those who care about you.
Do you want to take a breather on the terrace? Nice weather today. Rare to see a sunset like this. If Sumiko were here, she'd probably capture this moment in one of her ambers. No? To investigate what could possibly cause a sunset so unusual. See that child by the signpost? That's the 7th time I've seen him fall there. The cashier keeps wiping a stain that isn't there. The walls are barely standing, but her uniform is spotless, just like it was. The vending machine is due for restocking, with soda bottles that are already decades old. That cat has been lying there for 2 months, maybe longer. I've only known it. Middle school students are still taking photos of the sky. One that is now torn apart by resonance cords. The store keeps playing pop songs from the last century. The window that never shut all the way is still stuck at the notch it was left on years ago. They've all been left behind in the past. As for me, I'm starting to forget what day it is today. This kind of life almost feels like interesting analogy. When I was little, every summer break was spent with cool fans, watermelons, and an old TV. I loved watching anime and was always curious about those special worlds. I think it's kind of like an unanswered call. My parents were always busy. Whenever I missed them, I'd try calling, but most of the time, they couldn't answer. After I became a resonator and was placed under supervision, those chances became even rarer. I think the things people said about me ended up putting a lot of pressure on them too. In my hometown, resonators aren't really accepted. Someone who can't control their abilities is like a ticking time bomb, feared and resented. I didn't want my parents to suffer because of me, so I thought maybe if I stayed away, they wouldn't have to deal with the looks or the whispers. I can't say we're very close. It's not that I hate them. Things were just ordinary. They had their jobs, I had school. We hardly spent time together. But sometimes I do miss them. Just I really want to end this vicious loop. I've already tried so many times, but the outcome is always the same.
Every time the lament struck, you moved toward Neon Tower, against the tide of fleeing citizens, knowing full well it was the most dangerous place to be. You knew you couldn't save those who were already gone, and still you reached out. To the mother and daughter, to the injured young man, to me. When I first fell into this city, you knew that in this endless loop, saving someone didn't change a thing. But still, not once did you ignore a cry for help.
So, you appeared. At a time no one should have. In the most dangerous place, beneath the lament's shadow. It wasn't luck or coincidence. The Sonora isn't fully sealed anymore. Sumika cracked it open, and from the moment we met, the loop had already begun to loosen.
which means there's a chance to break it completely. I'm willing to put my faith in you. Let's seize that chance together.
Why would you?
Because we're partners. Isn't it only natural for me to trust you?
Passenger! I just confirmed Neon Tower's coordinates!
Meaningless rumble.
I'm a transform.
Enemy unit detected. Unleash.
Blade cleaves the night. Herald purged in light. Light show of the finale. Fire! Thunder guidance.
You're in my way. Let your will take form. Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough? Be raised. Prepare a retreat.
Together we fight.
Take form.
The form of mech. No tricks. Come on, little one.
An intriguing concerto. Are we there yet? Missed a beat. Let your will take form. Ictus.
Maybe I don't understand this.